believe you need to give back. Part of giving back is to do this kind of restoration so that you leave the place better than when you found it. In 2001, my wife, now deceased, and I went on a 7.5-year quest before we found a piece of property that met our criteria. My wife and I began by buying a couple of $115 chainsaws and began cutting the cedar. And after doing that for 4 or 5 months, we began hiring people to help us with this somewhat daunting task. And it took us about 5 years to cut all of the large cedar down and do the burns.
People can't believe that you can actually have wild grasses and wild flowers in a place where there was absolutely nothing but solid rock. I call it the Taylor International Park. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it gives you a sense of freedom.
When I come to Blue Mountain Peak Ranch, it's kind of like seeing for the first time what this part of Texas historically might have looked like.
And looking in these ravines, found evidence that water used to flow here. Frankly, the speed at which the water returned once you clear the cedar, the number of springs are countless that have popped up. It's just amazing, the wildlife that we have seen. It's a miracle.
I work with a lot of ranches in the hill country, and it's kind of refreshing working with someone who takes a more holistic approach and cares just as much for the horned lizard and the songbirds as they do the white-tailed deer.
To me, Blue Mountain Peak Ranch represents almost a life dream. To be able to purchase this ranch and be able to do this eco-restoration is probably the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life.
I was the best friend of Sally Taylor. She's looking down now, she's very happy, she's very proud. I think she's looking down and saying, we did it.